Good morning. Renee here. Peace and love. Happy 2022. We all survived. Hopefully, we're doing good. Been a bit stressful out there. Major anxiety attacks, I'm sure. I know I've dealt with lots of them. So I've been able to work through that and learn what's keeping me calmer, working on my inner peace, and doing lots of hiking and spending time with family and having my animals close by. Having nature is always a very calming factor for me. I want to discuss this morning, though, for going into the new year. If you're in an abusive relationship with anybody at all, man, woman, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever kind of relationship, if you are in something that you feel they're gaslighting you, trying to make you believe that whatever you say, no matter what it is, you could say the sky is gray today, and they'll tell you, no, it's not gray. It's not gray. No, it's not. And they will play with your mind, and they will tell you it's blue. Eventually, year after year, if you listen to it, you're literally going to think the sky is blue, even though it's a rainy, gray day. So, narcissism, pretty much any kind of control that someone has over you. If you're worried about money, if you're worried about having a housing for your kids or a vehicle, if you're worried about losing all of that, there's so many different ways that you can get out of it. I was in several different relationships in the past, and I have been through different abusive relationships, both mentally and physically. But I also think the mental is it's very drastic on your health. You can lose weight, gain weight. You can, turn to alcohol. You turn to all these different things that you really don't need. You don't need to, turn to alcohol and drugs and all these horrible different outlets to cover the void of your depression and your being hurt. So, I am saying for 2022, if anybody's out there who thinks that they're nothing, who has been so downgraded, so belittled, tortured, and told over and over that their dinner is disgusting, that why can't they cook better? Why can't you clean better? Why can't you look a certain way? Why can't you do your hair differently? Why are you too fat? Why are you too little? Like, you're too short, you're too tall, you're too skinny. Why do you want to go back painting? Who paints? I mean, like, I've had that put into my mind where I'm supposed to stop all of my dreams, all of my artistic abilities, my painting, my writing. I've put that off for years. My kids and I have dealt with stuff, and I've been able to move on from there. I'm doing great, and I'm wanting to tell people in 2022, this is your year. This is your year to get out, go to a family of yours, go to a friend's house. They have shelters. I was lucky I didn't have to go to shelters, but there is other places that you can go. You can get court protection orders, any kind of thing that you have to do for your mental safety, for your kids if you have kids, for your physical safety, for just yourself. This is so important. Your dreams of whatever you like doing, it should never be put on. It should never be put on hold for anybody. Um, you shouldn't have to stop gardening, hiking, taking photos. If you like tattoos, why why should you have to change for somebody? If you don't like tattoos, that's completely fine. I mean, that's whoever you are is important to be just who you are. And what a gaslighter abuser will do in a domestic violence relationship, they will belittle you and brainwash you from being some confident person that's so strong, from being so high up to being little and break you down little. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and until you almost that candle that was burning so bright inside you almost becomes completely out. And if you can catch it before it goes out, you're a survivor and you'll be able to move on. Luckily, I saw that I was right there and I said, no more, no more. So my candle luckily didn't get blown out, and I am so thankful that I was able to get out of that. So for 2022, I'm just praying and hoping that you guys stay strong no matter what you're dealing with. If you're dealing with alcoholics, drug addicts, if you're dealing with people with bipolar, depression, mental illnesses are real. You know, people have issues, but the main topic thing here is about narcissism and gaslighters in an abusive relationship that will pretty much tell you that you're nothing, that they'll brainwash you into thinking that you are below them, and no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter what it is, it never happened to them. You could have proof of anything, no matter what it is, and it's still, they will act like nothing happened. So it's very important for mental awareness, for your sanity for 2022, for to keep anxiety levels, panic disorders, keep it all at bay. Let's have peace. There's enough worry to go around in the world with everything, and I want everybody to stay healthy physically and mentally. And I just pray, again, like I said, think very hard about getting out of this abusive relationship if you are in one, because I stayed in one for a very long time, over decades, and thinking it would change, and I felt stuck, felt like I had nowhere to go, worried about finances, worried about pretty much that he controlled money, controlled most of my situation, but it's not worth it. Definitely not worth it. So I'm a lot happier now. I'm able to paint, I'm able to hike, I'm able to look at the animals and go just take the air in, just be able to lay back and breathe and relax and not be like so on edge and just so worried all the time. So here's to 2022. I hope that my honesty of my situation can help other people out there, and like I said, just be strong, because if I can do it, you can do it. It's very scary, but definitely get out before it's too late. Okay, peace and love.